Not live on YouTube? I haven't sent out a notification yet. Oh, I am live on YouTube, okay. We're good. We're good. Everybody? We're good. Who is Golden the Speed? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I just realized I need to export and move the character model to the new directory. Give me a hot minute. And then assets. Model. Character. And then I'm going to export .glb file. Ever heard of GLB? Bet you haven't. You probably have. If you know anything about 3D game development, then you probably know about GLB. Use Blender. You've probably seen it in the export menu. Okay. Gotta wait for that. Okay, re-importing assets. All right, let's get rid of that. Put this back here for when I need it. And okay, here we are. We're in the project projection. And I'm gonna enter Stream VC. I'm just start. I'm so disorganized right now, dude. Problem. I wanted some kind of timestamp on screen as well. Display kept. That's stupid. Get rid of that. I don't want it. Hello, Jazzy. How you doing? Really reading. Okay, I do have the alert box active. Wasn't sure. I don't even know if it's gonna work at all right now. If there's any alerts. I guess we'll find out, right? I'm here to make a video game. It's I'm not here to make high quality live stream right now. I haven't started a new Godot project in a while, so when I saw it, like, re-importing something, I was like, oh, is it gonna show anything in the editor? No, it's not. It's not gonna do that. Okay, give me 1 moment. You can't be it super secret. I haven't implemented it yet. I was really going to re-import assets every time I unfocus the window. It is. That seems like a bug. That shouldn't keep happening, I think. That's strange. Error importing. Oh, that's why. Let's see why. Let me, just, move this window around. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is, hold on. I can show the model at least. This is the model in Blender. I think it's pretty nice. It's a lot nicer than the old one. Hold on. Let me just quickly re-export this, and then I can show the thing. I think it just didn't like the fact that I decided not to export shape keys, which excuse me, is weird because there's no shape keys on this model, on this thing. Error importing. Why? Why is there an error importing? Could I please get more info than just error importing? Oh wait, I just realized. It's because it's trying to import the dot blend. That's why. I should tell... Isn't that a per project thing? Like Blender import? Yeah, just disable it. If I haven't restarted, that's fine. Okay. I guess I'll open up the old model so y'all have a reference of what kind of garbage I've improved on. Where is it? Here, there, no. In there. Who's this one? Yeah, this is the old model. I put cell shading on here. I don't know why. It wasn't cell shaded originally. There's the old model. It's kind of got a charm to it, but like this. You look at that, and then you look at this, and you're like, wow. Isn't that an improvement? Look, it's even got fingers. Bet you don't have fingers. Anyway, let me resize this window. Hands! True! You have hands, though. Oh, Twitch doesn't like my bitrate. Let me fix that. I shouldn't be streaming at 6,000. Probably just be streaming at 5,000 kilobits per second. Twitch will just refuse if your bitrate is too high. And that's like if it's over 60,000, or not 60,000, 6,000 kilobits per second. Or is it kilobytes per second? I don't know. Twitch has it in all caps. What does OBS think about it? OBS says it's kilobits, so I'm gonna trust OBS more than I trust Twitch, honestly. It's still red on the thing. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. We're good. I think the cap is mainly there because, like, Twitch doesn't. They probably do. Amazon probably does have the infrastructure to handle, like, converting into different resolutions and bit rates. I mean, they can at least convert into different resolutions. Does my stream allow that right now? Let's find out. Nope, it doesn't. But so that's why sometimes they don't allow you to do that. So yeah, YouTube's infrastructure is a lot nicer in that regard because you can stream at like 4K insane bitrate if you want, and YouTube will give viewers options to not have to use up all that data. But the VOD can still be nice and clear, which is cool. Anyway, we're gonna make a video game. That was the I was playing here today, not to just complain about Twitch. First thing we're gonna do. I realized I haven't explained anything about the game yet. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna go. We're gonna make a game. I'm gonna just call this test map 0. We'll save it. Scenes. I think I decided on calling it stage. I should probably double check that. I wrote up like a small little document to try to keep myself from going nuts with this, like with directories and stuff. Yeah, I was correct on that. Say that, and we will also need a player scene, and we'll go ahead and make that a character body 3D. Player. Once collider, give it a collision shape 3D. I'm gonna do a sphere because I think that's a good idea. Radius 0.5, I think radius 0.25 is what I want. And not that much. I'll move it up by 0.25. There we go. Now it's sitting on the floor like it should. And we can just do this. We can just drop it in here. Should be able to anyway. Woo! Look at that. Where's the feet not on the ground? What goes up must come down. Yet my feet don't touch the ground. That's the wrong one. There's files in here that shouldn't be here. There we go. That's better. I have to clean up that. Export. And save. There we go. We still have this empty thing here. I don't know why. Maybe that's like one of the Blender lights or something. I don't know. I can just tell it to like get import on stuff. Skip that. That. Yeah. And export. I'm not gonna worry about the model, like the material right now. I kind of want to. You know what? I'm gonna add material. No, I'm not. I lied. Where did I say to put this? Actor. Player. And okay. Oh, I need to get rid of the cube as well. That'd be kind of good. Kind of a good idea. Okay, so the problem now is this thing is gigantic. You can scale them down though. I need some point of reference. Oh wait, real quick, I want to configure snap. Like that. And that. And that. That's probably good. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll add yeah, we'll add a static body. Mesh instance 3D. Collision shape 30. And make this a new box shape. 1 by 1 by 1. Going to change that to 256 by 256. Which sounds like a lot because it is. This is a test map. I want a lot of room. Box mesh. 6. I'm gonna subdivide it a bit. I feel like it's a good idea. Is this really what the default material's like? I will be doing more graphic stuff later. So don't you worry. Right now I don't care. Texture. Yep. Load icon. Look at that. There's the fella. Looking a little brighter than it's supposed to. I guess that's why. Don't include a sun, I guess. Also weird. Oh, that's how. Oh, just scale up the UV coordinates. There we go. Now we got a floor. We can see how far we're moving. There we go. Another bit more square. And we're gonna move this down by 0.5. -0.5. There we go. That is correct. And now I'm going to add the player. Right there. Look how tiny the player is compared to this map. It's kind of huge. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Alrighty. Okay. I need to create a folder. Script. That's fine. No, that's not in. I will need auto load folder actor. We're calling them actors and not objects because object is already a built-in type in Godot, so I want to make it clear that I'm not talking about the Godot object, I'm talking about whatever I'm doing here. And we'll add player.gd will inherit character body 3D. And we can just use a basic movement template for a moment. That's fine. Now we're also going to need a camera. Camera's kind of important. Do a spring arm 3D. Move it up. Probably right here, honestly. Do a very, very small spear shape. String length, we'll say 7. I like 7. That's too far. 4. We'll find out if it's too far in a moment, really. Camera 3D. Isn't it supposed to? Oh wait, you know, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, everybody. It is fine. I need this guy to rotate 180 degrees. Because this is forward. Right here. Negative Z, that's forward. In case you were unaware. Okay. And yeah. How about I just steal some camera code from a different project real quick? I need to not have all my files exposed live on stream. It's actually fine, there's nothing over here. Just some dubiously acquired media. like video games, many of which you can't buy anymore. What am I looking for? I am looking for this one. And yes, this. Match script. Does the camera count as an actor? I guess it kind of does. Player. Player cam. Normal. There we go. Just don't worry about this right now. There's a way to just coming out like one part of a line, right? I kind of forgot how to do that. And I would like to not forget how to do that. Let us consult the documentation. What does the documentation say about this? Let me zoom it in so y'all can actually see it. And I had the page over here somewhere. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Scripting. TV script. Okay, cool. So you can't just comment out one part of a line. You know, you could do that in another language. You know, you could do something like this. And like that. Can't do that in Godot. Anyway. It's just... I'll know what to do with this later. Doesn't matter. Activity thing again. I will need to make that global script thing. Although I probably won't put stuff like the sensitivity in that there. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll find out later. At a later date. Okay. And I'm not going to be using the right stick at the moment, so let's just comment that out. So there we go. With that, we should be able to load the game and resize it here, and I can't seem to turn the camera around. That's interesting. Very interesting. Extremely interesting, one might say. You know what? It's probably because I did something stupid. I did. do something very stupid. I did do something stupid. Okay, so now you can, well, you can barely see it. You can see I can rotate now. It's not amazing at the moment, obviously. Mouse isn't locked, anything. But, you know, it's cool. Fine. Let's just go ahead and add environment. Okay. Add a directional light, just so we can, like, actually see the floor. I feel like that's a good idea. And no shadow. Disable... Oh, it's not even... Shadow's not even enabled by default. There you go. Look, I win. Okay. Now I can more clearly see what's going on. Oh, it's using the arrow keys. That's why it's weird. And I disabled VSync, so sometimes you see jittery stuff like that. That will be alleviated. Do not worry. Do not fret. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, okay. And with that, I need to use the toilet. Be back in a moment. Alright, we're back at it again. Oh wow, debugger's got a lot of stuff in it. I didn't realize. Ah. Yeah, it's just that. Okay. Just comment that out for a moment. And we won't have to worry about it. Yay! Okay. So, now it's kind of time to... okay. So... Oh, I like how it already has... Void... I'm gonna open up a can. Alright, we'll do, let's see here. Yeah. And I'm gonna call this, last name player. And do, let me just say constants. Sports. Variables. Private variables. On ready. Variables. All right. Okay, so what I want to do is we're gonna redo these constants. I don't like these. What we're gonna do is we got yeah, I think we're gonna do round cell. Float equals, let's say this is going to be per second, so we're going to say well, actually wait, hold on, I want to change physics ticks to, no, I'm going to keep them on 60. It'll be fine, don't worry. It's going to feel nicer to play if I keep it at 60. So, yeah. So 8 per second? That seems a lot, actually. Maybe? I don't know. We'll put 8 there. See if it does anything. So, we'll also keep this at 8 for now. Top speed is not your max speed, but rather your top speed is your target speed. is what you will be able to accelerate to naturally. We will try 20 sounds good. And jump time. Speed. Okay. So I'm going to need to implement a state machine later down the line, but for now, all I want to do is get a just basic thing of the character. Something simple. We need make it public for now. Going to do speed. It's a float. It starts at 0. And then, yeah, oh, I also want gravity. Global world gravity. Yeah. Maybe I should keep that, but I like having gravity just sort of on the player character, especially because I can do wacky stuff with it if I do. Alright, so we're gonna do just gravity. The gravity is going to serve more as like an acceleration value. Anything else? So we'll start with 6. And then velocity. Say 24. We'll see if that's a good idea or not. Just some basic values for now. Oh, I need to no, because what I need to do is don't rotate that, rotate this. Or I could just export the model better and not have to rotate it at all. But where's the fun in that? Excuse me. Okay. Add input map. Move left. Move right. Move up. Move down. Technically it's forward and back, but Do you really care? Someone does. I respect it. Not enough to bother. Let me just do this. No dead zone. And that is because I will manually handle the dead zone. Which might seem like a weird idea to some of you, but I think it's probably a good one. We'll find out, huh? Oh, I need to reconnect my controller, and want to add left stick to this as well. I could have just, like, picked it out of the menu, but this is faster. Jump. Tap. Skill. 0. Flip flop. 0. Skill slot A. Like that. And skill slot B. Slide. Jump space. Attack is left click. Slide is left shift. Yes, skill slot A can be right click, and skill slot B can be control. Just something basic for now. Input his action is press jump. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You press the jump button to jump. So cool. And what is the issue here? Jump speed is the issue. Oh, I should make this jump max time. This will get moved into a state thing later. This should be the spring arm basis. Cam spring. Just gonna do that. Access as unique name. Transform.basis. Can't infer the type of direction variable because none set type. That's fair, I guess. Okay. So instead, what we're gonna do is here real quick. We're gonna do var spring arm 3D equals spring. And then now this will know for certain hamspring is a spring arm 3D. It actually does not know for certain. Should clarify. Okay, and strength. And I'm gonna keep doing I just like manually specifying the types on everything just because it's I know what's happening, you know? I know, okay, this is a vector 2, this is a vector 3. These are floats, you know. Got it. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Anyways, input strength will be a float. And it will be input do length squared just because it's faster and except I kind of do want like a more standard value. Yeah, I'm just gonna use length. Anyway. Oh, and I also want to clamp it. What? F. Zero. No. And the reason for this, reason for clamping it is because, like, if I use the keyboard, I hit like A and W or WD, SD, or AS. Those would have a magnitude greater than 1, which is kind of a problem. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay. I can say, oh, I could, you can manually add the dead zone here. Check this out. Do 0.05. I've got a controller with Hall effect sticks. And so I only need a very tiny dead zone. Not going to deal with much drift. Although these sticks will probably eventually wear out physically, and I will then have to get a larger dead zone on these. But at that point, it's just like replacing springs or something. Also, this doesn't need to be constant. This should be variable, and also it shouldn't even be in the script. Okay. Yes. Oh. Might be a problem. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna do if sorry, keep burping. It happens. Should get a better mute button. It mutes my thing on Discord, but not on the stream. I should probably address that at some point. Okay. If not is 0 approx input strength. I guess if direction also works, but I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, I'm also gonna want turn speed. I just thought about that. Something. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. Anyway. And then I'm gonna do speed equals move forward. Speed to top speed to do that by prime excel times delta else. Zero. Yeah, let's do that for now. And going to then say not gonna worry about it right now. Velocity. No. What am I doing? Velocity equals direction. Speed. I also want let me just show why I wanted to do something different. Test this out real quick. Okay, going fast. Oh. Oh. Not supposed to go up, buddy. Oh, this is such a bad system. Yeah. See, I just kind of stop in place. So I just keep tapping. Do that. But obviously that's not the idea. Also, I accelerate too fast. We're gonna bump it down to 6. And yeah, okay. So, first order of business. Cam spring. Kind of being annoying. Now, you want to know the real trick to this? Here's the real trick. Transform that base. I don't. No. Don't care. Not a problem. Look at this. Look at this. That rotated. The 3 dot up. It's an axis dot line or axis line, but it makes more sense. And then rotated by hamstring rotation dot Y. Not pass value type into Spectre 3, what? Huh? Oh. Wait. What do you mean int? Where's the int? What is this thing talking about? Genuinely, what is it talking about? Okay. Look at that. I was right to use vector 3 dot up in the first place. Why? Why? Oh. Interesting. That's why. Okay. Well, I don't know. Vector 3 dot up. What I needed. Okay, and now if we open the game, do that. Besides this, now look at that. I'm not going up like an idiot. I'm instead moving along the ground like I should. Well, kind of like I should. Not exactly. That's where another thing comes in. I need to store the last direction. I guess I don't really need to. I can just say this thing, you know, just rotate and just grab that rotation. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I don't know. Yeah. Let's just do on ready. don't even need to do pointless. Of course, then it's gonna, if I rename this, I have a problem. Don't worry about it. All right. This is prototype moment. At the moment. And I also want bar model container model node 3D Speedster. Okay. And now we can just say not zero is zero prox input strength, else then say direction equals model node dot wait no vector 3 dot forward rotated 3 dot up model node rotation. Of course, we also need to rotate the model. Kind of important. Then we'll say model node rotation dot y direction dot angle to 3 dot forward. That should be something good. Should be something good. We'll find out. It's almost something good. Hey, would you look at that? Slow down. Okay, so I had like a neat little helper function I used to like get like a full 360 degrees worth of angles. Like, you know, is it, because the problem with the angle to function is it'll give you the angle but direction agnostic. So you know, this is forward. If my character is rotated, my character is rotated 45 degrees this way, or instead 45 degrees this way, that is going to output the same value here. It's just going to say 45. So, kind of obnoxious, but there are ways to work around it. One such way would be to compare against two angles, or two vectors. So You can see I'm doing angle to vector 3 dot forward right now. I could also do vector 3 dot right alongside this, and so then I'd be able to tell if the angle is more like if it's counterclockwise or clockwise, which has its uses. I might want to do that. For now, though, I think I'm going to take a simpler approach. At least what I think is a simpler approach. And that is going to be, let's see, lerp angle from model node.station.y to, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to need to do what I originally thought. Or at least that, what I just was about to do was not going to work as well as I thought it would. So there's that. Let's see here. Yeah, why don't I just grab that other function? Oh, I just got a headache. Oh. Okay, I'm fine. What was it? Angle from forward. That should work. So then I'll do angle from forward. Sure. That should give me better results. There we go. Look at that. Use the analog stick. Oh, isn't that beautiful? There we go. Look at him smoothly spinning. The dead zone might be a little too small. Wait a minute, I just realized. If input strength is greater than dead zone, that's what I was supposed to do, and I didn't do it. Sorry, bump the mic. Still getting a little bit of you know. I'm gonna just bump that up to 0.1. Might be a better idea. That's a better idea. Now I'm only moving when I actually want to move. Oh, yeah, I also meant to do input strength. Um, I also want to lower top speed. I think it might be a little fast. Just do 15, see what happens. Yeah, I forgot I need to, top speed should also be multiplied by input strength. Now if I hold the stick a little bit, I only move a little bit. If I hold the stick a lot, I move a lot. I want to make that top speed just a little bit higher. Do 17.5. See how that feels. I like that. For now, at least. We'll see if that's a problem later on. Okay. I should probably get that right stick camera thing back. That would probably be a good idea. Don't need to do this. And yeah. Just add input map. And left. Right. Cam up. Cam down. I believe I already have the camera controls inverted in the script. I hadn't like added any way to change that in game yet, and it's what I prefer. And I'm the one making the game, so yeah. Use dead zones to something more sensible. I think I also made this have more sensitivity on the x-axis than on the y-axis. Actually, that's reversed because of the weird way rotation works. You get what I'm saying, though. Probably. Hopefully. Alright. Give that a whirl. There we go. Now I don't have to look like an idiot turning the camera. And I also don't have to have my mouse locked. Okay, what about jumping though? That's very simple. Check it out. So oh, was I not even considered on the floor? Is that why I couldn't jump? I just realized. I need to find out now. I'm not jumping. Let me make sure it's not a typo. It is not a typo. So I'm probably just not considered on the floor. We'll print as a quick way to confirm. Apparently I am on the floor. Oh, it's because I'm setting velocity. Duh. Maybe should have thought of that one. Okay, so we got the default jump here, which is... Oh. Well done. Isn't that interesting? Gravity is not being applied because I messed up. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add just a simple boolean flag is jumping. This will be converted into a state later, don't worry about it. Do this. We say is jumping is true. We then check for is jumping. If is jumping. Jump time is plus equals delta I should also do if is on floor. Is jumping equals false. Time equal to jump max time, we will say is jumping equals false. We'll just say greater because, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Let's see how that goes. There we go. That's what I was wanting. Oh. I kind of need to reset the jump time. Jump time equals 0.0. Also, if input action just released. Actually, I'll just say if not, that is action pressed. Just to avoid any kind of weird scenarios where the thing's being weird. I'll check if it's not pressed first. In fact, this is going to be the first thing I do. I think it's a bit too slow of a jump. Acceleration is also still really slow. This could be too much, but nah, I like that. So yeah, speaking of Sonic Adventure 2, in that game, the jump kind of works in a similar way to this, where, show you, you sort of slowly go up, like that, and then gravity starts taking effect. That's also how Terraria does it, by the way, in case you were wondering. In fact, I think a lot of games do handle jumps like this, where you have like an amount of time your velocity is at a set value. Of course, this allows you to make pretty long jumps. I feel like it's too sluggish, though, and I don't like that. By doubling it, we'll also cut the time in half. And I should really set up a script to resize the window automatically. And wow, that is a high jump. Maybe too high of a jump. Yeah, that's too high of a jump. Let's try jump time of 0.2 and jump speed of 6.0. I think I like that. I guess that's a jump, you know, that's a jump. That's a real jump. I also don't want to use Get Gravity. I forgot. Actually needs to be minus equals... Wait, what the... Velocity.y. That looked like it could have caused problems. If I wasn't doing something stupid of my own. Anyway. Gravity. Jump speed's already at 6, then I'm gonna want to get like at least probably 9. But I don't worry too much about these physics right now. How about I instead just like make a thing, make a little actual test map. That would be a good idea, probably. Let's make a mesh instance. I'm not gonna use CSG colliders at the moment because right now I'm using Godot physics, and Godot physics suck really bad. Anyone who's used them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I love Golden Sun. I bet they'll never release another game. They'll never make another Golden Sun, ever. Because Nintendo hates Camelot. That is the only explanation. Disclaimer, I don't actually know. But it sounds funny like that. Okay. Stop body. Collision shape. Box shape 3Ds, 8x8. And I'm going to lock these so that I don't accidentally move them around. Let's take a look at this real quick. And I need to resize the window every time. This is going to really get on my nerves. 4 meters is too high to jump over. Is that what I want? Kinda. I can just barely make it up 3 meters, which is about... It's a little over double the character's height. And the character probably will stay this size. Or at least very close to it. Okay, I definitely want gravity to be stronger. Gravity not being that strong really annoys me. It's not going to affect the initial jump. Just the aftermath of the jump. Now I cannot make it on here. And that's where higher jump comes in. I'm going to say 15 on gravity. We'll go back to 8 on jump speed. 15 on jump time. And let's take a look at that. No, I'll make gravity do some work. I'm probably going to change these later, but I just want something fun to play with for the moment. Okay. Just tapping the button is a bit too high of a jump. That's the problem. See? You gotta really balance this kind of thing. And it's tricky. Let's go back to 6. We'll make it 3. Okay, I kind of like that. When you just tap the button, you just get a little hop. I like that. I like the little hop. I like being able to do little hops. And then you can do a bigger jump when you hold the button. Like God intended. Can't make it up here though. I like being able to clear an integer height like this. I want to be able to clear 3 meters. Problem is, I like the jump speed where it's at, and increasing the time throw things off. I guess it's fine though. The real problem I have with it though is that you get like crazy long jumps. Although maybe the speed is too fast. Maybe the base speed is a bit too fast. It might be. Doesn't feel crazy fast, but like when I see what kind of jumps I can do like this. Whew. That's some good jumps. Did I clear 3 of them? No, I cleared 2. Kind of looked like I cleared 3. I think the deceleration die also needs to... I'm also going to want more of like a curve to the acceleration. Right now it's just linear. I'd want it to, you know, like, getting up to like this speed should be really quick. But getting up to this speed should take a bit longer. That's what should happen. Yeah. And then that music a bit, just in case it's too loud. That's some snapback going. Stick. It's okay. I'll have measures in place to make that not a huge pain later. Okay, yeah. So let's move these down a bit. As a bonus, we can show how tight of a space this character can fit into because of what I've done, the collision. Pretty epic, huh? I have my reasons, though. Alright, I need to unfold the toilet. I will be back in a minute. All right, we're back. Okay, let's get a little more in depth with the player script. So I want to implement a state machine. What I want to do. How do I do that exactly? The answer is there's a few ways. One of the simplest ways would be just to integrate it directly into the player script, which is something I could do. Player script might get a bit bloated. But I think that's probably for the best if I do that, because then I've already got access to all the necessary stuff in the player. I don't need to worry about like waiting for his signal to make sure it's ready and then being like, okay, this is the player, and we know that now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, I need to use an enumerator. That'd be kind of important. Fucking my the way I'm going to order these things. Okay. Enums before constants. And we will do enum states. Oh, I needed to get a mute button for the quick mute button for the stream. Why don't I have that? Is Twitch say I'm offline? No. It was just being stupid. That's all. Cool. Alright. Anyway. States. Can I do it like this? Oh, I'd like that. I think, yeah, it'll let me. Cool. So we're gonna have idle. We're gonna have jump. So let's do run. Slide, roll, fall. Yeah. I was questioning how I want to handle this. I think I'm good. I mean, this is really all we need right now. We go like that. And then yeah. We're going to have this state as a private variable. I think that's what the underscore is for. I'm not sure. Funny, it's not in the documentation, not easily, anyway, not easily found. You would think that something like that would be kind of nice to have on the docs. Like, you know, on the pages specifically about GDScript. But it's not, so oh. Didn't hear it that time. I win. Actually do. We can tell it it's state, you know what I'm saying? Which means when I go to assign this to a given value, it should... Oh, cool, it doesn't. That'd be nice if it did, but, you know, can't win them all, I guess. Yeah, do something like this. And what we'll end up doing is having a separate function for each state. This should go in like some kind of helper function, or helper script, because this is absolutely not something I'll exclusively need for the player. There's also not using anything specific to the player, so I'll need to move that at some point. We'll just do move to helper script. Okay. So we're going to do function idle state. Idle state shouldn't need delta. It shouldn't. Yeah, it won't mean anything. Because idle is literally going to be like basically nothing. It's not going to... No velocity. It's basically just going to be checking, is there still a floor? That's all it's going to be doing. Pass. I've been kind of winging it. has it been going here? In case it wasn't obvious, I'm going to snipping tool that just so I have a reference. Okay, I'll let that one slip. Run state. This one's gonna need delta. Oh wait, I also need to say this is void. I don't need to, but that's what I'm doing, sticking to a convention. Basically what's going to happen here is in physics process, I'm going to check for the state and then run the appropriate function. And if we need to switch to a different state, whatever reason, that'll happen on the next frame. As in that, the next state will start doing stuff on the next frame. That's what'll happen. Yeah, so I'm also gonna need slide state. Just copy paste this. That'll be easier. Is that more than I needed? No, it's not. I win. Jump. And fall. Cool. There's a way to code regions. That's it. Region state. So yeah, I can just collapse it if I want. Pretty cool. I'm also going to do no. Yeah. So from idle, all we want to do is we're going to first check for a jump. So if input is action pressed, I think I'm also gonna like handle input a little bit differently than this later, but for now I'm just gonna do this. Action just press, that's what I want. State equal states dot jump and then return. And we're also going to do if is on the floor. State equals state jump, not jump. What am I thinking? Fall. Opposite of what I wanted. And then if probably make these into script-wide variables. Because I'm gonna need a way to do that. Copy. In fact, we're gonna cut. That's right, we're gonna cut. And paste. That's right, we're gonna cheat. Anyway, this out of here. Current state time. Maybe I should do it down here. For time in state. Let's float 6.0. I should probably have a function to switch state, make that easier. Actually, I want this to be public. Because, would probably be good to have a way to just, like, force the player into a specific state. Oh, you know, I should add another one. Cutscene. In this case, it'll just do nothing. It'll just be animated. Basically just telling the player, hey, don't accept input. Although I could do that in a different way as well. Which state? State. This is gonna bother me. Fix these. Put these back real quick before I lose them. State is states. It's void. State equals state. Time in state equals 0.0. And there we go. I'll just return for the sake of returning. Okay. So now this is going to be switch state. States dot jump. Now, take this. Input. And I'm actually going to do this. Oh. I should probably put these in a separate script as well. Just a general input helper script. But I'm not doing it right now, so cry about it. If you want. You don't have to. I'll allow it. Thing's error. Because I just can't stop being silly. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. And this. And this. And this. And do that and that. Direction should be a public variable. I think it's kind of silly to make that one private. That one seems like something I would actually want to reference on other stuff. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. Seems like a good idea right now. Maybe I will be singing a different tune at a later date. Yeah, this right here gets to go in the run function. We will check input and then we will have a match statement. For those who don't know, for those familiar with other languages and not GDScript, this is basically like a switch statement, slightly different. State states dot. I'm gonna have a idle state be the default. And that will be I don't need comments here. I can just put that there. Okay. States. Dot. Oh, really? You're gonna do this to me? It always does this in match statements, which I hate a lot. Why does it do that? Why can't I get autocomplete right here? It would be really nice. It would be very, very nice. Extremely nice, in fact. I guess we're not allowed to have nice things. Oh, you know what? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will do the time and state plus equals delta right here, so I don't have to do it in the other ones. And we'll just copy paste this a few times. Roll. Jump. Fall. I gotta do it for the rest. So that should be good. Now we just need the run state to actually like do something. And I already copied something else, didn't I? I did. Rookie mistake. I would do something like that, wouldn't I? When I get back. Winning. There we go. And then from here, we'll that. And that. And then also if speed, if is 0 proc speed, then we will switch state to idle. Oh, and we do a if my brain's having a moment. If input strength, if not is 0 procs. If input strength is greater than dead zone, then switch to the run state. Of course, right now I don't have any visual indicator of when I'm in a different state, so that's going to be a slight problem. And I should Should be fine. Jump state. I'm just gonna copy this for now. Could probably put it in a separate function. And then I can also say velocity dot y equals jump speed. And do speed if is 0 prox speed we have an else and we'll say hold on. Okay. If is on floor. Start with that. If is 0 proc speed, then we will switch state to idle. Else needs a return afterward. If input not input dot is action pressed, jump, I don't need to do this, but I just think it makes it easier to understand. Or time state to jump max time and switch state to fall. Turn and then for the fall state, gonna be kind of similar to the jump state, except for one key difference. Would you like to guess what that difference is? I'll tell you. That's the difference. I guess I can go ahead and like set up animation player. I still got some animations on this thing. I don't have any specifically made for this model, so they're gonna look bad and gross. Theoretically. Huh. Interesting. Why is it doing nothing? Shouldn't it, like... Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I know what's going on. I already got rid of all the keyframes. These are just vestigial animation slots. They shouldn't be here, but they are. Because Blender is weird and stubborn. I can try and try and try to get rid of animation slots, and it doesn't want to. It's probably a skill issue, but oh well. With that in mind, is there a label 3D? There is. Thank you. I was gonna be really worried if there wasn't. Let's give it sample text. Billboard enabled. Do want billboard. I'm gonna keep it this size, it's fine. Depth test. I want that. For now, anyway. Let's call this state tag. And we shall say that tag text equals it's just gonna give me numbers back. That's fine. Don't worry about it. String state. I've got the state list handy, so I know I should know what's going on. I should know what's going on. We're gonna find out if I know what's going on. Alright, we're in state 0. That's idle. We're in state 1. That's run. Hey, look at that. 5 for a jump. Oh. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Interesting. Oh, I figured it out. I'm being silly. Minus equals gravity times delta. Actually, it should be move toward velocity dot y to terminal velocity. That should be a negative value. I forgot. And gravity times delta. That should be more correct. Let's find out. Well, I am falling. That's correct. But why is it instantly transitioning to from the jump state to the fall state? It's not supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. So why is it? I don't know. I must have messed something up. Exactly what, I am not sure. Let's do this. Check input. We run function and we increase time and state. I should probably do this before. State equals so that should be fine. Not quite sure what the issue is. That's weird. Why is my jump like that now? What happened? You can see that, like, it's not just jumping to 5, it's also hitting 4 first. Because that's the jump state. 5 is the fall state. So it's immediately on jump for 1 frame. And then it just switches to fall. But why? Not input an action, press jump. Jump is definitely pressed. I don't know. More time and state. Max jump time. Yeah. This does not make a lot of sense to me. I'm looking for if jump isn't pressed. So that should be what happens. If I'm not pressing jump, then I go into the fall state. But the problem is, I can be holding the button, and it still immediately goes into the fall state. I know it's hard to see, but what am I doing? Just increase the window size for now. Why did I do it like this? 1200 by 720. You know, now you can see the video game. It's tiny, but you can see it. And you can see it's doing that. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Let's hit a breakpoint on. Do it right here. Continue. Yeah, let's keep going. is on the floor. Wait, it's switching states to idle. Oh. Ah. Okay, here's what's happening. I figured it out. So, when I jump, it thinks I'm still on the floor at this point. So, it switches to idle, or it switches to run, either one, depending on, my speed. And then, once I go into those either idle or run, it's like, oh, hey, look, no floor. Time to go to the fall state. And that's what's happening. So, how to fix? Well, what would be the simplest solution? The answer would be to just, wait a second. Or you'd, tell this, hey, if we just enter the state, then... This is where a tick counter would be really handy instead of time and state. But I can have both. The best of both worlds. Best of both words. Ticks in state. Int equals 0. And so then, this could also be addressed by simply doing move and slide before switching to the next state. That is also something you can do. Oh, I just realized I should also, I can break out of this, right? No? I forgot how this worked. In Godot. It's kind of weird. What the heck? This is weird. Okay, never mind. I just didn't read this correctly. So, people using other programming languages would be used to a switch statement, and you'd use a break or something to tell it, okay, we got this one. Skip the rest of these. We don't need to. That is just the default behavior in Godot. Weirdly enough, you could write continue in here. Should error, yeah. You could write continue in here to have it keep going in Godot 3, but not in Godot 4. That was removed. Which seems kind of weird to me. But, I don't know. Regardless, this should be working the way I want it, so don't need to worry about it. Um, so I'm gonna move this back to here. I'm gonna say ticks and state plus 1. In the switch state function, I'm going to tell it ticks and state equals 0. And I will also just go ahead and put move and slide into the specific functions. So move and slide should happen before the state changes would occur. And this should get me the result I'm after. I also didn't have to reference the ticks and state thing. Yeah, there we go. Look at those bunny hops you can do. Isn't that great? Anyway. That's cool. Getting somewhere. Obviously, I'm going to want to make it so you can't just instant turn. So that's kind of just weird. It gives you a lot of control, but not quite in the way you'd want. When you're going this fast, you want an easy way to slow down. Necessary. And only way to do that right now is to just let go. Let Jesus take the wheel. And you can see if you're going fast enough, it's not a great option. That was me sliding almost 8 meters. So, not ideal. I'm going to need to fix that. But, yeah, that's, got something really simple right now. And, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it for the stream today. Maybe? I don't know. Streaming kind of takes a lot out of me. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end off the stream today. Probably gonna keep working on this a little bit longer, but not streaming just because I'm not a streamer, you know? I'm really not. I stream sometimes, but it's really not my strong suit. But rest assured there will be content made about this project on YouTube. Stuff I don't have to do live. So you can tune in to YouTube, the YouTube Zone, if you'd like. I think it's really funny that this music's playing right now. I think there might be a Discord link in my Twitch and YouTube as well. Want to join that, get more frequent updates on what's going on. That's loud. But yeah, other than that, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. See y'all, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Might be busy tomorrow. We'll just have to find out. Join my Discord server if you want to know exactly when I'm gonna stream video game stuff.